Let's see. Braun Breaker versus Dragunov for the 100th time on Raw. Boy, do they know how to play some shit out. Yeah, Braun Breaker versus Dragunov, the czar of WWE. Why are they trying to get that over? That's got to be one of the worst monikers I've ever heard in WWE history. The czar of WWE. Nobody calls him that, first off. No one but Michael Cole has ever called him the czar of WWE. And I looked up czar, by the way. And I noticed that czar is usually reserved as like a title for a woman. That's at least what I found. So I don't know. Are they going for some like unisex breaking down barriers kind of thing with this? Or is czar, it could mean anything. It could be unisex. I don't know. But the definitions I looked up said it's usually reserved for a woman. But yeah, the czar of WWE, I don't think that's going to catch on. That's not, it's just not catchy. It sounds lame, and let's be real, it sounds gay. It's fucking gay. But yeah, how many times can we watch the same fucking match over and over before it means nothing when we hear it pop up or see the fucking graphic? It just it didn't. There's one good thing that came from this, but I'll get to that in a minute. But the match itself, again, I felt like they went kind of back. They took a step back as far as like the match that they had, I think, last week or the week before, or it could have been the week before that or the week before that. But these matches between Braun Breaker and Dragunov are just way too fucking competitive, and it bothers me when I see it. Yeah, the good thing though is that Dragunov at least was just like throwing knees like a motherfucker, so it kind of like played into the fact that he needed to do that. He needed to throw knees to take down Braun Breaker. However, didn't happen. Didn't take him down because Braun Breaker, and this is where the great thing happened. Braun Breaker or Dragunov goes for some kind of jump dive off of the apron, and Braun Breaker spears him. And Dragunov, his back basically clips the fucking apron on the way down, and his head snaps back, and he falls to pieces on the floor. And the match gets ended with a TKO. And I thought that was fucking great. That was fucking amazing. And that's how I think they should have been ending a lot of Braun Breaker's matches. I mean, I don't want to say with Dragunov because they've had so many fucking matches. I don't know how many times you could TKO a dude. But yeah, I wouldn't say do every match that way, but Braun should be winning a lot of his matches with TKOs. I like that. I like it. It's different. It makes him look like a fucking monster. I don't think it takes away from Dragunov. He kind of bitched out on he's been bitching out on a lot of the Braun Breaker moves as of late, I've noticed. And I get it. You don't want to snap your neck back on the apron for real. And it's not even like an apron anymore. It's a LED screen. So I'm sure there's an extra level of danger there. But yeah, the spear last week he kind of bitched out on. He went to his knees before Braun even got to him. So I don't know. Dragunov might not be a glutton for pain as much as he claims he is. Or that's more of a gimmick, But yeah, I thought it was great. I thought the ending was great. The match was just what it's been for the past few weeks. Every single time these guys fight, for the most part. But that ending just made Braun look like a monster. And the fact that I love that he just like, once he was announced the winner, he didn't even give a fuck about Dragunov. He's smiling, he's cheering, he's celebrating. It's great. It makes him look like a sociopath. That's what we need. A psychopath that doesn't give a fuck. So I thought that was a good ending. I hope he another one. I hope we see the title change with Sami. And I think it definitely, if he doesn't win at SummerSlam, I think it really does a little bit of damage to Mr. Braun Breaker. And I think and that's going to be compiled onto the other stuff that I've said in the past, that Triple H wasn't booking him right for a while. And, now I think at least the last 2 weeks, I thought they've, what's the word I'm looking for? They've definitely improved on Braun Breaker. They haven't perfected it yet, but he's getting there. He's getting there. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he beats Sami Zayn at SummerSlam and takes that Intercontinental title. I think he should. I think he will. And I'll be there to see it. And I honestly, here's another thing. I think he should fucking destroy Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. I think it should be damn near a squash match. Actually, I think it should be a squash match. It should be he comes out, bell rings, he spears the fuck out of Sami Zayn. 1, 2, 3. End it. Maybe he has the fastest match at SummerSlam in SummerSlam history. Give him some stripes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I honestly believe that. I think he should that should be the payoff of him losing at Money in the Bank. Fuck the whole match. Just spear the shit out of Sami. He's been doing it throughout the past few weeks, so maybe they are going that route. So yeah, we'll see. If that happens, you heard it here first at the Kayfabe Cartel. By the way, we have our Kayfabe Cartel merch just in over at shopmisfitnation.com. You can get some of our wrestling merch. We'll have some more wrestling merch coming very soon.